What is consciousness? An introduction. Consciousness. It is the most familiar thing we know. We experience the world. We feel, we think, we dream. But what exactly is it? How does this sea of subjective experience arise from the physical matter of our brains? Defining consciousness is surprisingly difficult. It encompasses our awareness of ourselves and our surroundings. It's the ability to experience the world subjectively. It's what makes it like something to be you. Understanding consciousness is one of the greatest scientific challenges of our time. It's a journey into the very essence of what makes us human. Despite the challenges, we've made incredible strides in unraveling the mysteries of the mind. Let's explore the frontiers of our understanding. For centuries, the nature of consciousness remained the domain of philosophers and theologians. Ancient Greek thinkers like Plato and Aristotle pondered the relationship between the mind and body. They debated the source of our thoughts, feelings, and perceptions. The scientific revolution brought new ways of thinking about the mind. René Descartes proposed the famous mind-body dualism. He argued that the mind and body are distinct entities. However, this separation raised more questions than it answered. How can a non-physical mind interact with a physical body? This question continues to puzzle philosophers and scientists today. In the 20th and 21st centuries, the study of consciousness has taken center stage in neuroscience, psychology, and cognitive science. This interdisciplinary field seeks to unravel the mysteries of the human mind and its intricate workings. Thinkers like Daniel Dennett, David Chalmers, and Antonio Damasio have made groundbreaking contributions, each offering unique perspectives and theories that challenge our understanding. Daniel Dennett, a prominent philosopher of mind, argues against the idea of a central theatre of consciousness, which suggests a single point where all experiences converge. He proposes a multiple drafts model, where consciousness emerges from the parallel processing of information in the brain, suggesting a more decentralized approach. David Chalmers, another leading philosopher, distinguishes between the easy problems and the hard problem of consciousness, bringing a new dimension to the debate. The easy problems involve explaining cognitive functions like attention and memory, which are relatively straightforward to understand and study. The hard problem, however, asks why and how these functions are accompanied by subjective experience, delving into the essence of what it means to be conscious. Antonio Damasio, a renowned neuroscientist, emphasizes the role of emotions and bodily states in shaping consciousness, highlighting the importance of the physical body in mental processes. His work highlights the interconnectedness of the mind, brain, and body, suggesting that our conscious experience is deeply rooted in our physical being. These thinkers, along with many others, have laid the groundwork for our current understanding of consciousness, providing a foundation for future explorations. Their ideas continue to shape the field and inspire new research, pushing the boundaries of what we know about the human mind and its capabilities. Section 4. The physical and the ethereal. How does the brain give rise to experience? The brain, a complex network of billions of neurons, is the seat of consciousness. These neurons communicate through electrical and chemical signals, creating intricate patterns of activity. But how does this biological organ generate the richness of our inner world? How do these patterns translate into thoughts, emotions, and sensations? Neuroscience has revealed correlations between brain activity and conscious experience. By studying these patterns, we can begin to understand the brain's role in shaping our reality. Studies using fMRI and EEG show specific brain regions light up when we see a certain color, hear a familiar tune, or recall a cherished memory, or feel a pang of sadness. These technologies allow us to map the brain's responses to various stimuli. For example, the visual cortex processes information from our eyes, converting light into images, allowing us to perceive the world around us in vivid detail. Damage to this area can lead to blindness, even if the eyes themselves are perfectly healthy. This highlights the brain's crucial role in vision. However, correlating brain activity with experience doesn't fully explain how subjective feelings arise. The connection between physical processes and personal experience remains elusive. The mystery of how physical matter gives rise to the feeling of what it's like to experience something remains a profound challenge for scientists and philosophers alike. Section 5. Theories of Consciousness, a glimpse into current research. While a single unifying theory of consciousness remains elusive, several compelling hypotheses offer fascinating insights into its nature and mechanisms. These theories, though incomplete, provide essential frameworks for understanding the complexities of the mind and its functions. The global workspace theory proposes that consciousness arises from a global workspace in the brain, a central hub of activity. This workspace integrates information from various specialized modules, making it globally accessible for higher-level processing and decision-making. Integrated information theory suggests that consciousness is a fundamental property of the universe, akin to mass or energy. It proposes that any system with sufficient complexity and interconnectedness possesses some degree of consciousness, regardless of its physical form. Predictive processing posits that the brain continuously generates models of the world and uses them to predict incoming sensory information, refining its predictions over time. Consciousness, in this view, arises from the dynamic process of comparing predictions with actual sensory experiences, constantly updating our perception of reality. These are just a few of the many theories vying to explain the enigmatic nature of consciousness. Each offers unique perspectives and sparks further investigation, pushing the boundaries of our understanding. Section 6. The Hard Problem and Other Enigmas, Unraveling the Mysteries of Subjective Experience. Despite significant progress, the hard problem of consciousness persists. How can we explain the subjective, qualitative nature of experience? The redness of red, the taste of chocolate, the feeling of love. Chalmers' hard problem highlights the explanatory gap between objective brain processes and subjective experience. We can correlate neural activity with seeing red, but how do we explain why it feels like something to see red? Another enigma is the nature of self-awareness. What does it mean to be aware of oneself as an individual, separate from the environment and others? How does this sense of self arise? Furthermore, understanding altered states of consciousness, such as dreams, meditation, and drug-induced experiences, poses additional challenges. These states raise questions about the boundaries of conscious awareness and the nature of reality. Section 7. The Significance of Understanding Consciousness. Unraveling the mysteries of consciousness is not merely an intellectual pursuit, it has profound implications for our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. In medicine, a deeper understanding of consciousness could lead to better treatments for neurological and psychiatric disorders. It could also inform ethical debates surrounding end-of-life care and the treatment of patients in vegetative states. In artificial intelligence, the quest to create conscious machines raises fundamental questions about the nature of intelligence, sentience, and the potential consequences of creating artificial minds. Moreover, exploring consciousness expands our philosophical horizons. It forces us to confront fundamental questions about the nature of reality, the mind-body problem, and the meaning of existence. Ultimately, understanding consciousness is crucial for understanding what it means to be human.